In this video, I'm going to show you how to become a vibrational antenna for the reality you want to experience. What I share with you in this video can be an absolute game changer in understanding how to create your own reality. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to become a vibrational antenna. This has to do with understanding how we create our own reality, and more so how we don't create our own reality, because the frame that we create our reality implies that what we want to experience doesn't already exist as a probable reality. So this actually makes the process much easier, because rather than us thinking we need to create something that doesn't already exist, we can instead see it as something that we must tune ourselves to then vibrationally see in reality a reflection of the vibration we are emitting. So this is a game changer, because then it's more about understanding what can you do to change your vibration rather than trying to create something out of scratch that doesn't exist already. And there's a quote that I like a lot about Bashar that he says, manifestation is not about bringing the thing out there into here. Manifestation is more about making the invisible visible through vibrational resonance. So the idea is that as we change our vibration, we will then perceive in our outer reality of the vibration that we've switched to. It's almost like we're wearing different goggles, and then we experience a different reality. But in order for us to get the goggles of the reality we want, we must first change our vibration. Now there's 3 different elements that I want to share with this. And the first thing I want to say is that when it comes to perception, I have this little chart thing that I made right here a couple days ago. Let me show you. So you'll see right here, you'll see belief, you'll see feeling, you'll see thought, you'll see action, result, and then belief. So this is a cycle. Now what most people do is they go with the law of attraction. They learn how their thoughts create their reality. At least that's the perception. So therefore they focus on the thoughts. But you see, thoughts are 2 steps beyond that of the belief. This is why somebody may be thinking, I'm thinking about a Lamborghini. I'm thinking about a Lamborghini. Vroom, vroom, in my driveway, Lamborghini. I really want a Lamborghini. Vroom, vroom. I'm imagining it. I'm thinking about it, but it's not happening. Well, the reason being is because it's not about just the thought. It's about the belief. It's about the subconscious belief. Do you deserve it? Do you believe that you can have it? Are you in alignment with the principles of the way reality works, where what you put out is what you get back? So what value are you putting out into the world to then get the reflection back of the reality you want? So it's about belief. If you get to the core belief, then you change everything. Now here is the thing. Well, first off, think about this too. When it comes to feeling, you cannot have a feeling without first having a belief about something. So for example, if you were to lose your job, well, guess what? The meaning you're given to losing the job would be negative, then you would have a negative feeling. But if the meaning you gave to losing a job was positive, because now you could actually find a job that you like, and you realize that there were a lot of politics at that job that you didn't care for, then you might say, oh, well, actually, this is a good thing. Now I can find something better. You see? But it depends upon the belief as to the feeling and what you feel. So this is powerful, because we are architecting our internal reality based on the beliefs that we have. The thing is most of our beliefs have been on autopilot from our parents and from our environment growing up. So when we learn how to take and understand our beliefs, that's where everything begins to change. Now, it's not so much that our beliefs create reality, it's our beliefs tune us to the reality that we will then perceive of that already exists. So that you don't have to create your own reality. You just have to tune to it with your vibration. Now, your vibration is that of a combination of how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Now you notice how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Now, these 3 things right here in unison are normally enough to change the vibrational output of the belief you have about reality. So for example, what I did with going full-time on YouTube is I took action from a level of making daily videos. which started to change my self-image, which started to change the way I think about myself, which also changed the feeling, because then I was in a flow state more often. So in a way, these three things began to blend together to where then eventually my belief was, I am a full-time YouTuber. So when I talk about a lot of the vibration we're putting out, which is how we think, feel, and act, a lot of it has to do with just giving yourself permission to be. Give yourself permission to be. A lot of belief, all belief is something you will have for a period of time, but eventually you will let go of the beliefs that you have. You may believe right now you can make $100,000 a year, but eventually you'll let that belief go. Beliefs come in and beliefs go out. However, the key to this is understanding, go beyond belief and go into being. Go beyond the intellectual mind, go into being. Being has to do with the frequency of you doing what you're passionate about. There's not much thought that goes in when I make these videos, because I'm just being in a certain vibration, and therefore these kind of ideas just flow naturally for me. I'm just being who I am. That's the way that I perceive of it. But the process of this that's important to understand is that the outer reality is simply a reflection of the inner reality. And if you want to change the outer reality, change these three things, a combination of how you think, how you feel, and how you act, and watch how your life then begins to change. Now, here's the thing. We are an antenna, which means we are picking up on different frequencies all around us based on the beliefs we have. And because we're in a co-creative environment, our beliefs are picking up on frequencies and reflecting back to us our reality of our beliefs and our identification. And you go out into the public, you're also intermingling with other people's beliefs and thoughts. Now, for example, if you have a belief that generally says that people are good in the world, and let's say you are at a crosswalk and you drop your wallet. Well, what happens is the people around you are going to many times pick up on your frequency, on your belief that says people are generally good. And then what will happen is most likely somebody will pick up your wallet and say, here, you dropped your wallet. Now, if you have a belief that says that people are negative, people are always trying to take from you, people are just out to get you, people are generally bad, then those subconscious beliefs, those frequencies, you are picking up on the frequencies around you where somebody may act out the opposite. There may be somebody else that comes up that picks up your wallets, puts it in their pockets, and walks away. Or nobody says anything, and nobody actually sees it because you may think and believe that nobody cares. You see, there are all these different probabilities that we will perceive of based upon our own definition and our own vibration, which also has to do with our belief about who we are and how the reality works that we're in. Now, one of the most powerful things that you can learn how to do is how to change your beliefs. Change your beliefs. Anytime my life has transformed in the past, it has come specifically from me changing my beliefs. Me changing my identity as well, how I saw myself. I used to see myself as somebody that couldn't focus and lazy. I used to be the person that wanted to manifest, but I would not want to do anything at all. And because of that, I didn't get a reality. Now you could say, well, maybe that's a limiting belief. Maybe you could just believe that you could just sit around and just receive checks. Maybe. But I also know how much I love taking action now and how much I've changed my self-image by making videos and doing what I'm passionate about, that I wouldn't want to just sit around and do nothing and cash checks. Because I realize that, to me, this is more about a vibrational thing. It's more about a contribution thing. It's something that I more so enjoy. That's a part of who I am. So the key is understanding this. And in my own life, that has changed everything. Whether it was believing I had ADHD, changing that story, and then watching myself learn to meditate and be able to reframe the meaning I gave things. Whether that's always believing there was someone in my life that was controlling because of what I went through with my ex-stepmom, and therefore having an ex-girlfriend in my life that was controlling, having a manager in my life that was controlling. Once I dropped that belief, they literally fell out of my life. Like, it just did not resonate anymore. And since then, I don't have to deal with that. If you're talking about, I used to believe that I had to work a 9-to-5 job I didn't enjoy. I believed that that's what I had to do, and I believed that that's what kept me at the job that I used to have for so long. And then I changed my belief. I said, no more. I'm going to change how I think, feel, and act, and I'm going to align that and be in the reality I prefer. I'm going to emit the vibration of the beliefs I want, and part of those are beliefs that I get to get up every day, do what I love. And I did that while having a full-time job. I merged these two until I was able to, in a way, have so much momentum with the reality of my side hustle that became my full-time. Be in that vibration. Another thing that I think is so powerful when it comes to these beliefs, understand how our beliefs create our reality or perceive of our reality, is finding what I call a belief mentor. A belief mentor. Somebody that believes that which you want to believe. Now you can do this through books. You know, there's many books that I've read before, whether that's someone like Tony Robbins or somebody like, you know, other speakers that I admire. I study and read their books. I get inside their thought patterns. I get inside and see how they're wired. What are they wired when it comes to pleasure and pain? We all move towards pleasure and away from pain, but what do you define as pleasure and pain? Find people who think something similar as you, that you want to think more like, and then immerse yourself in their energetic field. Whether that's through books, whether that's through actually meeting them, whether that's through having them as you being an assistant to them, or you just being mentored by them. You see, there's many different opportunities, but we tell ourselves a story that says that we can only do X, Y, Z. But something that I've shared before is that if you want to really become free to experience any reality you want, step into the unknown. Make a choice, step into the unknown. You can only create something similar in the vibration of what is familiar. So if you're thinking the same thoughts every day, feeling the same emotions every day, and doing the same things every day, guess what you're going to get day in and day out? The same exact thing. But when you push yourself to get into the unknown, to do something you've never done before, your mind, your body, when you're looking around, you can't fit that into some type of box of what you've experienced before. So then what happens is you pick up on a different reality. You pick up on a new opportunity. You pick up on a new potential, and therefore you open up the scope of what kind of miracle you can change and create in your life. So become aware of what vibration you are putting out. And if I have any advice to this whole process, it's focus on being in the vibration you want. Be versus lie. All beliefs are temporary, and the thing is all truths are true while we have the perspectives. When we change the perspectives, those begin to go away. But the key to this is actually going beyond belief and into being. I simply decided I was and am a full-time YouTuber. I'm doing what I love. I simply decided I was going to give myself permission to do that. I wasn't going to have some story that says I can't do it. I have to wait to a certain subscriber amount to do it. Just give yourself permission to now. To be an artist, you don't have to have an art gallery studio. You can just give yourself permission right now to be an artist. You see, normally the way that we think reality works is you must first see it, then you can believe it. But it's actually, you must first believe it before you see it. Now the other side of this is that you normally think you must first have something, then you can do something, then you can be something. But reality works the other way around. It's just that normally people get caught up in the first two. Oh, do I have it? Oh, can I do it? Instead of just being it. Just give yourself permission to be at the level of identity. You see, that's where the power is. Now, something that I will help you go through this process. This is something I teach in something called the Shift Academy. In the Shift Academy, it's a month-to-month coaching program that I have where you can get help from me, helping you through the process of shifting out of your old beliefs and then shifting into a new way of being beyond the intellectual ideas and into a new state of consciousness, a higher vibration. This is something that I'll make sure this video goes out when the launch of the Shift Academy is up. This is where every single month you get a 2-hour-long Zoom call, a group coaching call where I bring people on and I work with your belief system and I show you how to transform and get to a higher state of consciousness and how to go beyond belief and into being. So you will see this in other people. People go through this transformation, this shift, and you will even have the opportunity to be coached one-on-one by me. This is different than any YouTube live thing I've done where you type in the comments and then I reply. This is much more interactive. Every single month you'll get that. You'll also get premium coaching videos showing you how to close what I call the story gap, how to be in that higher vibration, These are videos that will help you to transform in that way, with exercises as well. Plus, you get premium meditations in that group as well that will help you to create this being level vibration, plus a couple extra bonuses that you'll get right now as well, including one of them is the Raise Your Vibrational Set Point event that Lior Alexandra, Victor Odo, and I did here recently in Las Vegas. It was over 3 hours long. It was very transformative. There was a live meditation plus Q&A and transformative exercises, and you can see us live in action in this recorded event. That's going to be a free bonus if you join at the link below. There are no contracts. You can cancel at any time, but this is the way that you can get coaching from me to help you transform your life with what is called now the Shift Academy. So if that's something you're interested in, you will see the link below. Other than this though, the main thing I want you to focus on is your internal reality. How are you thinking? How are you feeling? And what are you doing? Because when you're doing certain things, you're also emitting a certain vibration. That vibration then picks up on the reality that you want to experience. And if you want to change what you're perceiving of on the outside, first off, change what you're feeling, change what you're thinking, change what you're doing, and watch your reality begin to change as a reflection. So this, I would say, is one of the most powerful understandings I've had that makes the manifestation process so much easier. You may have noticed how much my life has changed since I went to Costa Rica last year. I had these epiphanies about my own belief system, and I went beyond it. I used to care so much about what people thought. I was like, oh, I'm the law of attraction guy on YouTube. I can't make videos on esoteric stuff. And then what I realized is I became aware of what I'm teaching you and showing you right now, and I simply decided that I call the shots for my own reality. I made videos that were very esoteric, whether it be on star seeds, light workers, shifting consciousness, raising vibration, and since then everything in my life has exploded. It was the exact opposite of what my little ego thought was going to happen. So that's what the shift is about. And it's the shift out of belief and into being, where you call the shots in your reality. And like I said, if you're interested, you can go at the link below, or you can go to www.aarondoughty.com/theshiftakademy, and you can join there with those bonuses that I mentioned. Eventually the price over the next week, whenever this video comes out, the price will be going up. And that's why I'm gonna let you know about this now and make sure this video comes out soon. So with that being said, if you like this video, could you do me a favor and smash that like button? I was walking around in this one. Let me know if you like that style by commenting below. If so, maybe I'll do some more. And other than that, as always, peace, much love, and namaste.